So let's talk about this flyover, because the more I think about it, the less enraged and the more amused I am. It's almost too obvious to talk about the metaphorical significance of this, but oh hell, let's give it a shot just for old time's sake. Let's just recap what happens. A woman carrying decades of silenced truth finally allows her voice to be heard in a place where people are ready to see and hear and witness. She is steady, she is vulnerable, she is brave. And then the toxic masculine, or the wounded masculine, take your pick, reacts. Kind of reminds me of a tantrum. Not with reason, not with listening, but with noise, a show of force. An attempt to overwhelm with power and spectacle. The archetype of domination over dialogue. Now, what does the feminine do? Well, she endures. Does she complain? Does she yell and scream and raise her fist at the sky? Does she throw a temper tantrum? Does she get emotional? No, she does not. She pauses. She acknowledges the noise, and she continues. She carries on, as it were, because that is what the feminine does, isn't it? It persists, it outlasts, it weaves presence into spaces noise can never reach. The flyover fades, but her words remain. And yes, as I just said, it was a tantrum. You could also think of it as an extinction burst, the toddler who's been told no too many times and realizes he's not getting what he wants. You can also think of it as the brittle masculine power structure, sensing it is being broken, it is being eclipsed. It tries one more time to shout louder, to drown out, but it's really just pathetic. Because it reveals its insecurity and it fails. Of course it fails, because just like the divine feminine, once the voice is heard, it cannot be unheard. The noise may disrupt, but it does not erase. It cannot erase. Shouldn't they have known that? Once truth is spoken, it exists. Once the feminine rises, she can't be silenced again.
I was abused by Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell for over 10 years.